Hi, I'm Matt Elwell of the Elite Closing Academy, and in this video we're going to look at the 5 key things that you must do right now during coronavirus to have an amazing sales process. Hi, I'm Matt Elwell of the Elite Closing Academy, and in this video we're going to talk about the 5 key things that you should be working on right now to enable you to thrive, to come through coronavirus, so that when we do come out the other side, you're even stronger than you are now. So firstly, I think I have to say this out loud. I'm not even going to try and stand in front of you here now today from my little leafy suburb in the south of Birmingham. I'm not going to pretend that this is easy. This is a monster. End of story. You're a business owner, an entrepreneur, an investor. Yeah, it's a monster. Okay, if you're a supermarket chain, it's all good. Maybe if you're Amazon, it's all good. But for the vast majority of entrepreneurs, of businesses, SMEs, I'm an SME, I'm a small business owner. You know, we're having to make tough decisions, short, medium, long term. That's a fact. So I'm not gonna stand here now and discredit this situation or play it down. This is massively challenging. I totally understand it. You know, I had a family business that's still going strong to this day. My brother runs. We invested a lot of time, money and energy in land and built a building, a retail showroom, and we went through a huge recession, and that was an absolute monster. Nobody knew when the ending was coming. It was almost like one day the tap just got turned off. So I've been through things that have been really difficult in the past and found a way, and what I'm about to share with you now is based on past experience of coming through the other side. And remember, we will come through this. So the first thing that you must focus on, and please write this down, is your own state, your own beliefs. And I want to say this out loud. You must be careful on listening to the opinions of others, because remember, opinions of others are just opinions. It's what they believe, and it doesn't make them true. The other thing you must do is you've got to check in with all the assumptions and presumptions that you might be making right now that are not true either. You know, one of the assumptions I hear a lot in my, I had a 3-day training which we delivered online. It was brilliant training. Of course, it wasn't biased, and we had over 60 people on that training. And one of the assumptions was that people are not buying. Let's think about the word people. There's over 8 billion people on God's planet. And if we go, oh yeah, people aren't buying, that would be an assumption that's not true. And if you wear it as a badge of belief, it will negatively impact all of your actions. So you'll end up with a, oh, I can't do attitude, as opposed to, what can I possibly do to make something happen? And then there's a big shift to be had. So be careful on what information you're getting and from whom. Like, if you're listening to any international news station at the moment, any newspapers, doesn't matter which side you are politically, again, everybody's pushing an agenda, their own agenda. So the first thing you've got to do is you've got to make sure your state and your thinking is clear. Create your own opinions and act on them. Create your own judgments and act on them. Create your own helpful thinking by decluttering assumption and presumption by using things like all people are not buying. So number 1, get your own state of mind nailed. Get your own state right. It's critical. Number 2, write this down. Use love energy through your heart and understanding and compassion more than ever before. But this is a monster, and we have to understand and love our existing customers and our communities more than ever before. Now, we didn't need, in the Elite Closing Academy, we didn't need a virus to serve people. Our number 1 value is we love people, and we don't need a virus or a pandemic to go, oh, we better make our product a bit more customer service facing, or we better do this. Like, we didn't need that. And we won't need it during, and we won't need it after, because we are people facing, we love people. Rule number 1, value number 1. What I would say is rather than slashing prices and all that kind of stuff, discount, is to go towards love and understanding and value. So look to give your existing customers 10 times more love and even more understanding and compassion than ever before, and even more information through the products and services. So retention of your existing clients through love and understanding of this situation is critical, and that's why it's point number 2. Point number 3 is, before you can be an elite closer and get your head around your actions, you must go towards any financial strife or difficulty. And that means making decisions, tough decisions, hard decisions. And it also means finding out financial facts and data. Get the data, because when the virus first came out, like, people went straight into a panic mode. Oh, like, we're going to lose everything and this, that, and the other. And look, for some people, that may be a reality. I think that's just, I'm afraid, that is going to happen. There are some businesses that will not come through this. And in some cases, it will be possibly of no fault of their own. In other cases, it will be because they went into panic mode and didn't go towards the factual information about finances. So let me be clear. 1, the first thing you must do if you need financial help, before you need financial help, is find out what you need. So look at your finances, like, forensically in the business, what's coming in, what's going out. Have 3 forecasts, a worst case, a best case, and a worst case. Project on all 3 levels. Go to worst case and have a plan in place for all 3, because that helps your thinking through data. So the first thing you've got to do is get the numbers. Then, if you need financial support, go towards the government, go towards your local, if you're in the UK, your local member of parliament, your local council, the government websites. And don't just make the odd call and the odd email. Like, go all in. If you've got to be on hold for 2 days to get a grant, get on hold for 2 days, you've got to get up at 7:30am in the morning and wait all day till 12:30 and not do it. You've got to protect yourself and your business and make the decisions that you can, so that when this thing goes away, you're still there and you're in a position to absolutely thrive. So number 3 is, do not hide from the financial aspect. And the same as well, like, don't just suddenly start cutting stuff, because the truth is, you get the support you can. I'd rather you go to a supplier and say, hey, I want to work with you. What could you possibly do right now to help me over the next 2 or 3 months, so that when we come out the other side, we both come out stronger, rather than just stopping things. So look to collaborate with your finances, but you've got to get your finances straight first. You've got to know what's going on. It creates certainty. Number 4, double down on what you're amazing at. 4 is amazing. Like, what are you amazing at? So I'm hearing this word, which I don't like a lot, called pivot, which is all of a sudden, like, people are doing things they've never done before just to get through coronavirus. And the problem with that is that you're going to water down the quality of your product. And, if you start trying to become like a jack of all trades, you become a master of nothing, really. And if you're giving stuff away for free, stop it. Stick to the investment of time, money and energy that your products and services already are at, and add value wherever possible. Collaborate wherever possible. But the thing is to double down on what you were amazing at before coronavirus, what you're amazing at now during this pandemic, and what you'll be amazing at as we come out the other side. And be known for that thing, go all in on it, because that's when people can find you, that's when people can recommend you, and that's when it's obvious for people to come towards you. It's really, really important. Double down on what you're amazing at as a business. And lastly, number 5 is to create something called War Room. So write a list and write down the top 10 businesses, opportunities, prospects, the hot qualified leads in your database right now who still need what you do, and go towards them. Like, create who's obvious, who can you still do business with right now. Like, go towards them. And secondly, rather than just throwing money at new leads and new opportunities, ask yourself this second question. Like, who in my community might possibly need what I do right now? So who already knows you? You've done all the hard work. You've just got to have a proper conversation with them, understand them, put together a written proposal, close the deal. So 2 big queries: who definitely needs what I do right now, and who might possibly need what I do right now from your existing community. So those are the top 5 things. Number 1, state. Number 2, love energy. Number 3, finances. Number 4, what are you amazing at? And number 5, war room. Who needs what we do right now? Hope that helps. If you enjoyed the video about the 5 things that you should be doing during coronavirus, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and ping the notification bell so that you get the free training every single week. There's also a number of other videos that you can click on and check out.